Chris, welcome to the Jacob Koutas Show, dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. I'm excited to be here, dude. Really am.
So,
really am.
Okay, Chris, you're like a baseball swinging coach.
Yeah.
How did you do that? How did you get into that? What made you want to dive into that passion?
I've been playing baseball since I was like, I don't know, since I can remember. And it's always been a passion of mine just to be on the field. And I played so many years that I've grown to appreciate so many different aspects of the sport, but also just being an athlete in general. And as I've gotten older, I played into college. I played high school, played into college.
What college did you play at?
I went to Oakton Community College.
Oh, yeah. Close
and
by,
it's
yeah.
right here in Des Plaines. Mm-hmm. And then I played at Robert Morris University, which got bought out by Roosevelt downtown.
Yeah. I always wondered why they changed the names. I didn't know they got bought out.
Yeah, Robert Morris, I don't know. We had a good team, and then we got bought out, and then, I don't know. It's just weird. It was during COVID, too. I feel like COVID messed up with a lot of people, a lot of athletes and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of contracts, a lot of athletes, a lot of different colleges. Definitely split up a couple things.
For sure. It was a weird time. I don't know. It was weird to be an athlete because, we played 6 games, went on a Florida trip, and then right when we got back, the season got canceled. And it was just like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because that's like the start of your season, basically.
Yeah, we were doing well. I think we were 7-2 or something like that. So we were had high hopes, and then it's just all gets shut down. And then the school gets shut down. And then it's just all right, where are we going now?
Yeah,
it was kind of weird. But it was at Oakton, though, we did win the national championship there.
Nice, congrats. It's awesome.
JUCO national championship. It was the best experience of my life. It was just cool to be around a team and know what it takes to build up a culture that goes on and wins a ring.
So what year was that?
That was 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where did you guys travel to? Did you guys go anywhere out of state or
so we went to Florida for our spring break trip, did well there, and then the national championship was actually in Tennessee. So
wow.
Yeah, it was cool. We played a lot of good teams. I mean, you play so many different types of teams. You could appreciate you sometimes you play a team that you are a lot better than, but then you play a team that they got MLB draft picks that are gonna go in certain rounds, and I don't know. It was cool to face those types of guys as a hitter.
Yeah, for sure.
It just, again, makes you appreciate how these guys in the pros handle 100 miles an hour, down, I don't know, fastballs or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really cool, yeah.
I would say, it's probably good that you created a culture then, because sometimes you can have a player that's really, really good, but if you have a team behind you that can put some runs together and really just put a combination of hits or RBIs or sack outs or something like that, you can
it's huge.
Take it to another team and win.
It's a big team game. It really is. You can have 2-3 guys that are absolute studs, but if they're big I guys and me guys and you don't have people that know their role, the culture's not going to work. We had guys that knew their role. They knew that they weren't going to play that day, but they supported the starter. And we had cool rituals and traditions where the guys on the bench would throw us ground balls or play catch with us in between innings, or we'd have after outs we would do special celebrations with guys on the bench. It was just a cool culture. Nobody was ever against each other. We all wanted the same thing, and that was to win. And it was super cool that we ended up actually doing it.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that I heard about in soccer in the locker room of people who don't start or sit on the bench or reserves, and they actually get to do speeches in the locker room before they go out, so they get to motivate the guys, and they're they add responsibilities off the field to the guys that aren't playing, so that they have a bigger role within the team. So it sounds exactly what that was.
It's you feel part of the team even though you're not playing. That team might go out and win 10-0, and you gave a speech before that game. You're going to feel a big part of that win because you motivated your guys. So that's a really cool thing. If you could, especially as a coach too, if you can make everyone feel involved, that's super important. Because you see that sometimes kids might I don't know, feel not involved or not important on a team, and people play favorites or whatever. That's a real thing.
Or sometimes there's just a guy that's just older and a little bit better than you, just a tad bit. But you're that young guy that wants to just play, and you're just itching to play. So yeah, it's tough as a coach to balance that, I feel but that responsibility of adding a speech beforehand or giving them stuff to do matter. Where it encourages the rest of the team and not just dumb things where it's go help bring the water, that's the worst one.
There are some things you want to avoid for sure, the water boy or whatever. You don't want to be that big.
Yeah, but the speech before a game, that's probably the biggest one. It's you could go up there, hype the boys up, get out there, and then you go win, say by 2 runs or something like that. It's like,
or even just like the little things. I don't know, like the first baseman would always need a ball to go out to first base to throw the infielders grounders in between innings. Like there were people that like when you came off the field, one of the bench guys would throw that guy the ball. Like that was his responsibility. That was his contribution to the team and like to the pro to keep everything flowing smooth. So then like our first baseman didn't have to worry about going to grab a ball. Like, I don't know. It allows you just to focus on what you need to focus on. And then like you don't got to worry about the extra little things that happen throughout a game. Yeah. So it's super cool.
Yeah, that's sweet. So were your parents into baseball? Is that how you got into it as a kid?
No, my dad never played. My mom never played softball. Like I grew up. My dad was he was like a short king when it came to basketball. He played he was super good. I wish I got to see him play, but he would show me videos and like stories about his ball handling skills. So I grew up playing basketball and learning from him. And then I would play basketball and baseball simultaneously. And I think I just grew a love for baseball more. And I do wish I played basketball a little bit longer. But my dad has grown to love baseball so much. And it's so cool to see how much he's grown like with me in the sport. Because he knew nothing about it. He would just like teach me. He would put up like a little square in our garage to help me throw strikes or whatever. And honestly, that helped me with my accuracy. But he didn't know what he was doing. He was just like, all right, do as many times as you can, throw it in that square. Yeah. And try to be consistent with it. And like, it was cool. And then my mom just kind of supported that too. But no one ever really played baseball. My uncle was super good at baseball. He was a lefty pitcher. But I mean, other than that, really no one in my family.
Yeah, I was saying not that I played baseball, but my family also. Yeah. Zero baseball experience or anything. Yeah. I played it for 1 or 2 years, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing out here. I feel like I'm hurting my players around me. Like I'm just I'm so lost. I have no clue what's going on. And I was like, I don't need to be in this sport.
Yeah, you see a lot. I mean, it's a sport you could play growing up and just have fun with it. And I think there's like a point where like you start getting into like travel ball or like, I don't know, like house ball, but still into travel ball, where it starts to become more serious for you. And that's when like, I don't know, like costs go up for like travel ball teams. And all, like there's an investment there. Like that's when like the cutoff really starts. But then like, I think that's where it's got to start for the kids is like, that's when the investment in you has to start. Like that's when you start developing your skills and really taking it seriously. And that part you don't really see as much. Yeah. And so like, there's just a lot of kids kind of funneling into the travel ball programs, which is totally fine. But the development piece is where like I like to focus on is like actually helping kids play the game as long as they can. Yeah. Or as long as they want to play.
Gotcha. So like what age group do you try to target for your like training programs?
It's like youth players anywhere from like 8 years old to like 18.
Okay. So sick. Like the whole youth program.
Yeah. And like right now it's mainly high school because I work at the local I work at Schaumburg High School as a coach. And like that's been a great experience for me because I get to see like what does like a freshman baseball player look like and how do they develop over the years to a varsity player. And then I also get the perspective of like kids and coaches wanting to like their kids to learn what it takes to be a high school baseball player, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. So it's like I get to see a lot of different perspectives and like teach a lot of different things in different ways, but it's a lot of the same concepts. Like it's really cool to like break it down for different ages because obviously if you're 8 years old, you're not going to understand something that like a 16-year-old might understand.
Or maybe the problem a 16-year-old has is very different than the 8-year-old, which is very common across sports. Yeah. But which age group do you think you like coaching the most? Do you like the high level, like high technical, or sometimes you like the basic, like go down to the basics of the younger guys?
I've gone back and forth. I feel like a player who has been playing for a long time, you can really get in the weeds and like teach them like they already know they kind of know the mechanics and they know like what it takes to be a good hitter, but they don't know like the next level, the next step that gets you to like that college ball or a little bit of pro ball kind of thing. The youth players, it's fun because they're just like enjoying the game and loving the game. And like you can literally start from the bottom up with them, which is super cool. Because like what I've noticed is if like I work from a player who's 8 years old and I'm still working with them when they're 14, 15, I get to see all that growth that they've had.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's like very fulfilling. And I think that's one of the parts why I do it is just like, I feel like I can help a lot of kids, help families, help parents, like feel confident in their son that they could play this game for, as long as they want.
Yeah, I think that's key. I mean, I was a coach for soccer for 5 years. Yeah. And the coolest part is like just seeing it click for the kid when you're like continuously running through the reps, and then all of a sudden one day the kid's just like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And it just clicks for them and they just use that technique or whatever and they like apply it right at the moment.
Yeah.
Just because of all the continuous reps and constant
it's fulfilling, man. It really is
sweet.
Not so much for me, but like I know that they now are more confident in themselves. Like they now know what they're doing in that sense, and we can now move on to like that next level, that next step.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like the development, just watching the kids grow is such a plus.
Yeah.
But like also at the higher age and the higher skill levels, it is cool to do like super small tips and tricks.
Yeah, it's like one little tweak could like change their whole career.
Yeah.
And that's also really cool because like they'll be like, oh, I never thought of it. Like, and sometimes it's just changing their mindset. Like they've been swinging the same way for years. But like you change little tweaks here and there, you might change like an analogy, you might like connect with them a little bit different, like or just like a metaphor might like help them understand like how to put more power into the baseball or like generate more power from the ground. Like it's cool to see like how little things like that might help different players too.
Yeah, I've not to correlate this to golf because that's kind of my swing sport really, but like
golf is
you think about like different motives of like swinging, of like how you set your feet, where the load is on each foot.
Yeah.
Like even small stuff like that, like
they matter.
Not even like saying it like, oh, put more load on your feet, but like feel your feet at the bottom or feel your feet digging in more, and then you'll just naturally gain more power from that.
It's a lot of it's mental. I mean, you're really not doing too much differently like physically, but like if you could understand like transferring certain power to like your hip or wherever you need it to transfer, and then transferring that to the golf ball or the baseball, like it's a really interesting concept to think about.
What do you think the swing feature of the high schoolers struggle with the most? What do you think their baseball swing struggles with the most? What do you see generally?
A lot of kids like they try to do too much, meaning they try to get like too big, and like everyone loves the home run ball and like, you know, yanking a ball over the left fielder's head or right fielder's head, like pulling the baseball. When I've always imagined my perfect swing being like as a righty to right center, like a gap shot to right center, meaning I was able to stay like through the baseball and drive it the other way. So batting practice before a game or in practice, like actually practice, needs to be like consistent. Like you need to actually be able to do that 7-8 times in a row. And if you can consistently do that in a game, like you're going to be a little bit more out front, be a little bit off timing, and be able to pull the ball and hit that home run, but you're not trying to hit the home run.
Yeah.
So I feel like the idea of trying to like do too much in the game or trying to be that hero or hit the ball a little bit too hard than they think they can. I think that's sometimes that runs into the issue, is like just understanding if you do the right thing consistently every single time, the results will show up in the game.
Yeah. I was also going to say, how do you simulate the game swing versus a practice BP? Like, how do you get it so that they actually have those nerves of like what a game would feel like? Because we've done a couple of pressure things in soccer, for instance, like where you give them, like mostly soccer is like you got 2 minutes, you have to score a goal, go play. Yeah. And then they just go out there. But for baseball would you use to get like simulate that game experience for BP?
Very similar. Like we either have the machine out there on the mound, and we do situational hitting. So like, you know, you got 2 outs, man on second, bottom of the 7th, like that run's got to score. Or man on first, it's the last inning, you got 1 out. How are you going to score that run? And, you know, if they don't do it, there might be a little bit of like a punishment at the end, or conditioning or
push-ups or whatever.
And like that I've seen like helps players kind of motivate them too. But it is the pressure aspect of it, and it forces them to have an approach at the plate versus just going up there and swinging. Like if there's a runner on first and, you know, you need to get that guy over or try to get a base hit, you're going to focus on that because the pressure's on a little bit more. As opposed to like you're just taking BP and like you're just hitting, coach isn't really caring, whatever. You're going to try to pull that ball and hit a home run. So like I think just emphasizing having an approach every single time you go up there and being consistent does pay out in the end, but it's hard. It's like it's hard to be like consistently building every single day because those are small minor improvements. Kids just want that, you know, that big jump.
The big jump, yeah.
Which I feel like everyone does.
Yeah, you kind of have to keep them humble and just do reps after reps after reps.
Yeah.
I mean, a big thing that I learned while coaching girls specifically was like they really wanted to hit the ball. For instance, in soccer, as a good example, they just want to hit the ball very far.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, this is going to sound really dumb, but you literally have to sit here and practice hitting the ball 5 yards away. And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's all in your technique. Mm-hmm. Like you're hitting either the grass behind the ball or you're hitting down on the ball, which compresses it, which loses distance for soccer balls. So you have to pick it off the ground, basically.
That's interesting.
So like if you hit behind it, your foot loses force. If you hit down on the ball, like you're gonna lose force because the ball will go into the ground.
Yeah.
And then because your foot doesn't really have like loft like a golf club does, because your loft is like where you hit it
at the bottom.
At the bottom, yeah. So like all it is like where you contact the ball, We did like slight adjustments, just like super small, like 10, 15 yards back and forth. And then we backed it up and just continuously did like 30 reps each yardage, every 5 yards. And eventually by the end, they were able to like launch the ball in like the same practice.
It's those baby steps. They wanted to go right to that long stop, but like you had them start early. I feel like that's so important. I really do. Because like they were consistent at the little things and eventually just got, bigger and bigger. Yeah. That's super cool.
Yeah. What's the best drill for someone to do to get better at baseball if they're doing like a solo or one-on-one with their dad?
A lot of people don't like tee work. Like hitting off a tee, like you're able to develop muscle memory that you can easily transfer into the game. So like I've always been big on hitting off the tee and hitting a spot on like the back net, or if you're hitting on a field, like pick out a spot on the field and try to hit that spot every single time. Because if you can consistently create the same repeatable swing, you step into the box in a real game, you don't think about mechanics. You now just think about timing and what pitch am I trying to hit. Mm-hmm. So I think like being able to like understand if you can hit the same spot off of a tee, like aim small, miss small kind of thing. Mm-hmm. If you can do that off tee, I think at-bats in the game will come a lot easier. So a lot of people, it's interesting to hear like some pros don't like tee work. I've always been fond of it just because it helped me prepare for like in game because I trusted my mechanics. Yeah, I put in all the training off the tee, and then once I got to like flips or batting practice or live, like I felt comfortable.
Yeah, I feel like it's like going back to the basics, like keep it simple.
Yeah,
and then like I think people might confuse that with like, oh no, like BP other than that at all, but it's like you just have to integrate the tee work into your BP. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, like my hitting sessions always start with like 10 to 15 minutes of tee work. And then I do flips with, a buddy of mine or my dad if he's there. Mm-hmm. And then I'll go into live or situational hitting. Like, and that is a consistent round for me. And it's comfortable for me. A lot of players feel like they have to adapt the same hitting routine based on, these pros. But like everyone learns at different speeds. Everyone learns at different routines and different like ways. Like I always preach to find a routine that fits for you and works for you like mentally. Like what do you understand? What do you like remember? And how do you get your body into a good position so that when you do play the game, because ultimately the game matters. Like that's the most important part.
Yeah.
So what makes you feel the most comfortable in the game? And like that's kind of what I try to preach. And I do my best to like give them my knowledge, but also understand like if this doesn't work for you, let's chat and let's talk, and then I'll come up with new ideas and new drills that might help you. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I would say similar to soccer, I used to do like a 6 PK 18 like 25.
Yeah,
and then I would do run ups. So it'd basically be like 5 yards on or 5 balls on the 6 yard box in the right net. And I don't know, soccer nets. I mean, they basically have like the right side frame and then left side frame. So you have to actually hit it in the side frame. You cannot hit it anywhere else. And if you miss, you basically have to start over. If you hit the net, like it's fine, but you can just go and hit 5 consistently. So you do 5 from the 6 yard box on the right, on the left, and then PK spot on the right and the left, 18 yard on the right and the left. It's like all in the side net. No, until you hit 5 in each.
Wow, I like that.
Until you hit 5 in each.
It's like a challenge. You're a challenge. Yeah. It's like a cool challenge.
Yeah, it's similar to yours. I mean, like the 6 yard is basically your tee work. I mean, it's just like place it in that corner, place it in the side. You have to get it up. It can't be on the ground because that's too easy. So it has to be up in the air, which is not hard to do. It's very easy. And then also I do right foot and left foot.
Oh, God.
So like right foot 5,
even if they're not lefty or righty?
Yeah, you have to.
Well, actually, I was just the World Cup. That was awesome. But I learned so much about soccer. And like,
it's crazy.
I never played soccer growing up. And like, I loved watching it. It was so cool because like, they were both all like the studs. I don't know. I don't know the name. I know Holland and Mbappe. Like I know all the main guys.
Yeah.
But they're all good with both feet.
Yeah, it's insane.
And, like,
you have to be.
Like, I know, you can be really strong with one foot, but you're kind of like hindered a little bit if you can't go left and like kick it with your left foot too. I don't know.
And it's crazy because there's a couple guys that are absolutely insane with one foot, so insane that they don't need their other foot. Like, they are that good. Like,
is Messi one of them? Or
Messi is not actually. He has both feet. He crossed with the right foot to assist.
That was sick. Yeah,
so, like,
that was sick.
I mean, his right foot's also just as good.
Weren't they saying that his right foot wasn't as good?
Yeah,
people saying that.
Everyone says that,
and then
just
he crossed
it's
it
true
in with his right. And then, oh man, he's always shutting people up.
Yeah, I know, it's great. But a guy named Arjen Robben, who used to play for the Netherlands and Bayern Munich, the top team in Germany.
Yeah,
he was so good with his left foot that he would just basically touch it forward with intending to cut left, but it was just when is he going to cut left? So, like, he would just, instead of cutting left, he would go right and then cut left.
Like, deacon the defense a little bit.
Just always ready to cut left, but you just don't know when.
Yeah.
And he could do it at any moment and just curl the ball in the back corner. And there was literally just nothing you could do about it.
It's like a superpower, man.
It's crazy.
No one can defend it either.
It was literally like, is he going to miss the shot or mishit it enough for the goalie to save? And
but he's going to get the shot off.
It's going to happen. Well, you just have to disrupt him as enough as you can.
Yeah, I guess as a defender, like, that is like, it's got to be so hard to stay in front of these guys because, like, that's the goal, is to get a shot off. But all these, like, big name guys, they always get the shot off because they create the space. And it makes me think of, like, basketball, like Steph Curry. He always creates himself space to get the shot off.
Yep.
I don't know. It's cool to see
whether or not Steph Curry's going to make it or miss it.
Yeah, because he's going to get the shot off. Yeah. Like, he's going to get it up, and he makes shots that don't make sense.
Even Kobe was like, when Kobe, I think, turned around and hit a pull up in the corner.
Yeah.
And then, like, it hit off the rim or whatever and then bounced out. And the guy was like, yeah, like, I made you miss. And then Kobe was like, nah, man, like, you didn't make me miss. I missed it. He's like, it was me.
Like, I mean, that's true, though. Like,
you didn't make me do anything.
He did his job, and he got his space, and he just missed the shot.
Yeah.
That's like in football, too, dude. I feel like a no-fly zone, it's like the guy just clearly drops a wide-open pass, and then you got the defenders going like this.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I'm like, he just blew your doors off, man.
Yeah, bro.
All he did was drop it. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, there's been some, you just reminded me of some really bad ones that happened this past year.
In football?
Yeah, especially, like, Kansas City. Like, I remember a couple ones where Patty Mahomes just whipping it, falling over, goes right through the receiver's hands, and I'm just like, you can't even buy a catch at that point. No, it was bad.
No, some guys, like, actually, like, I know they're pros, but it can't be that easy. You know, as like a watcher, you're like, oh man, how do you drop that?
Yeah,
it's got to be so hard with millions of people watching. Like, you're worried about someone coming to crack you. Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel like it's funny because the easier ones are the ones that I feel like are more difficult to catch than the
because you should catch them,
the ones in stride. Like the ones in stride where you're like in the pocket and you're just like, you have to catch and go, like super simple, nice, easy routine catch. It's like, you're good. But then the easy ones where he's like wide open in the end zone, it just tosses it slowly coming and he's catching it. Like, I just feel like it's always so nervous in that moment.
That's how I felt with the Bears game, the Rams.
Yeah.
When I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it was as easy as a catch, but it was the one that tied the game. I forget, it was like Walker, I think, in the right side of the end zone. It was a ball that, like, Caleb threw, and it was like, that ball might go out of bounds, but it ended up landing right in his pocket. And I'm like, dude, if he drops this ball right now with this many people watching, this much on the line, I don't even know what would happen. Thank God he caught it. Like, that's how I felt. Like, thank God he caught that ball.
Yeah,
because he easily could have dropped it, dude.
Yeah, like, that's pressure. It's a lot. So. Yeah. Do you coach anything in, like, the fielding aspect of baseball?
Yeah, so fielding is actually, like, probably a bigger passion of mine. I loved hitting, but, like,
what position did you play?
I was middle infield a lot, and then a lot in third base in college. And, like, I just feel like developing a good infielder starts from the ground up, truly. And I loved, like, making plays that people were just like, wow, like, that was cool. But, like, really it comes down to, like, having good footwork, hand-eye coordination, and just being able to, like, feel comfortable with your glove, like, with the one hand. So, like, I have a deep passion for infielding and, like, making harder plays look simpler and making them feel simple to infielders too. Yeah. So I've loved it. I mean, I played a little bit of outfield, but I was never an outfielder. I feel like
a lot of running out there, and
from the dugout to center field, it's a little bit further than the dugout to, like, second or something.
Yeah, it's a decent amount. Yeah. I was gonna say, now I was thinking about different types of baseball fields.
Yeah.
turf, grass. You got all sorts of different kinds of fields now. What's your favorite field to play on, and why?
I think a pristine dirt field is the best field. Like,
then a combination.
Yeah, well, just a field that is taken care of.
Yeah,
like a professional baseball field. Like I've played on like, I don't know, 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you don't get any bad hops. You don't have to worry about rocks or like, I don't know, bad footing or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
which you don't have to worry about on turf, because turf is really nice. But I feel like baseball was meant to be played on dirt. I don't know. I've always felt that way.
Yeah.
I don't hate the turf aspect of it. It makes the game a little bit easier for infielders because, like I said, you don't have to worry about bad hops, and you can always like stay down and not worry about a ball coming up on you. But like, I don't know, playing on like a consistently great groomed field, like the Wrigley Field, for example, like
Mm-hmm.
it's no wonder why like they take so much pride in taking care of their field, is because like the players, I think, really care about that stuff. Like it matters, like the grooming of the infield and like the cutting of the grass, like that stuff is like, and I think people take like passion in that, like cutting grass, like that.
Yeah.
That group, I think,
I actually have a friend who did one of the FIFA World Cup fields.
No, for this past one,
they did the grass. They were a soccer player at Iowa State.
Oh,
they did the grass on, I forget which field it was, but they literally like worked on the grass and like cut the grass.
How cool is that?
Did
you talk to them about
it? I
I
didn't talk to them or anything. I just saw them posting photos and stuff of like them on the field and like mowing the grass, and I was like,
so
that's
cool.
crazy. Like,
how did he get that job? That's so sick.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no idea.
Is it like do you have to have like a special like lawnmower? I don't even know.
It could be.
Looks different.
My thought was just because Iowa State was much of like an agricultural community, that it could have been like an agricultural thing, like a grass growing company or something like that, and then they got the contract to bring the grass in. And
imagine that contract. That'd be so sick.
That's you get paid a lot of money, but you have to really produce. Like, you
gotta be good. Yeah, because there's millions.
Yeah, there's millions of dollars in line. Billions. Yeah, I mean, it was that expensive. So.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Well, it wasn't, the grass wasn't that expensive, but it's $1 billion. You
got so many people watching. Yeah, everyone's there. Like, if the grass is a little shaky.
And the thing about that was that the grass wasn't shaky at all, and it actually performed really well. I was very impressed. I thought it was going to be an absolute awful,
like footing wise, or like
how the ball rolls. I think there was one stadium where the ball bouncing was awful, and I think it's because they put grass on top of turf instead of ripping the turf out.
Do you know which one that was?
I forget. It was one of the Argentina fields.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure
I think it was in Texas, maybe.
Yeah.
So it could have been the Texas Stadium.
The Dallas one?
Yeah. It could have been that one.
Yeah, because that's all turf. I mean,
Yeah.
I think most of them are turf, right?
But they ripped out the turf. Like, some places can rip out the turf.
That's wild.
Yeah. Like, even, well, I mean, for instance, you have, like, the United Center can rip out they can rip out everything and replace it for, like, rodeos and ice down. And
that's
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy how they have the Bulls and the Blackhawks in the same, like, stadium, and they're able to, I don't know.
My brother didn't believe me when I told him that they had a hockey game and then a rodeo and then a hockey game at the United Center. He didn't believe me. And I literally showed him a time lapse. It was one day.
That's incredible.
So they had a hockey game. It was like on Friday or whatever for the Blackhawks. And then they tore the whole place apart, put a bunch of dirt in there for a rodeo, had a rodeo on Saturday, and then ripped it all apart, and then like had another hockey game on like Sunday.
That doesn't even make sense in my head, honestly.
Like, the time lapses are sick.
I gotta watch that.
It's legit. Like, they literally will show you taking apart the boards first, and then all the ice in the middle, and then they show like them bringing in all the dirt. They put the dirt everywhere.
That's gotta take.
I think it's like 8 hours.
That's it.
I think 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours.
It's a work day. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's like a lot. It's like a production crew. Like,
yeah, you got to have like a lot.
We're talking like 50 people probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they were like a well-oiled machine too. They probably know what they're doing.
They probably know. They probably just got the tools to like easy engage unlocks and everything. And
the buddies I lived with in college at Oakton for that baseball team, they would go to the All-State Arena.
Yeah.
And they would do the kind of similar. They would take up the boards from the basketball, and they'd work on concerts. They would take stuff down, but they would go at like midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah,
they'd work till like 4 or 5 in the morning, come home and go to class. Like, I was like, I don't know if I could do that.
That's crazy.
It was cool. I understand why they did it. It was a cool experience for them. Yeah. But like they would tell me stories and just like the people that they were around, it was super cool to hear like that you could do that kind of stuff that fast with like the right nuts. People around.
Especially like 1 a.m. dude.
Yeah. Well, you think about
like
events.
Sleep too much.
Me too. I don't know if I could do that. Plus I had class the next day and practice, and these kids would do it. I was like, all right, I mean, to each their own. I don't know.
5-hour energies for days,
dude,
man.
That coffee or something like that. Yeah.
Lots of milligrams of caffeine. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was cool. I was glad they did it. It was like, I think I went one time and it just, I don't know. It was just cool, like I said. It was cool to see the experience, and it was like right down the road from our house, so it worked out.
It's crazy, the stadiums and what they did, especially for FIFA. I was really scared. I really was, because they've had very poor management of grass fields in the United States for MLS. So like for people who haven't watched soccer, they like saw a really good version of grass turf that we haven't seen in the MLS, because a lot of the some MLS stadiums share with NFL stadiums.
Yeah.
Like the Bears used to,
and
they still do.
Yeah.
So like the Fire will literally play a game on Saturday after a Thursday night football game, and you will see the lines and you'll see the field. And
oh yeah, I didn't even.
You got big linemen stomping it's like they're stomping on the field and just sitting there on benches. Everyone's sitting on a bench, and the bench will push the grass down at least a little bit.
Yeah, because the field's wider, right?
Yeah,
so it's a lot wider.
Yeah, it's like 20 yards wider than a football field on each side, I think.
Yeah, so those benches are just sitting there, and then they move them, and they don't.
And they're
fix
pushing
the
down all the things. All the TV cameras are pushing stuff down, and
you don't even think about that stuff.
Yeah.
Do soccer players complain about that?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell. You can definitely tell.
Wow.
Like with turf fields, you can't really tell because the ball is different. But with grass fields, you can definitely tell when there's anything that changes the ball's flight or anything like that. It's very frustrating. You can make a really nice pass, and then it could be all messed up because it hits a certain angle, and then it'll pop left or right, and then it'll mess it up.
So you got to just have a soccer field for soccer. You have to eliminate that, right?
Like, yeah. I mean, basically
trying to save money, I'm sure, without
turf. I mean, turf does it, but then you have the bad part about turf is that it kills the ball.
The ball doesn't bounce.
It doesn't. Right? It bounces. It doesn't go that fast. It stops.
Oh, okay.
And also, it's a weird thing when you pass a ball, it'll roll, and then it'll start bouncing, actually.
Oh, interesting.
It's so strange.
I mean, it's just like baseball. Like, it's a different game. You kind of have to adjust and know how the game is or how the ball is going to roll. Because, like, a grass field could have, really tall grass, and you hit a ground ball. That thing's going to be super slow, so you got to charge it. Whereas on turf, that same ball, same exit velocity, might get up on you really quick. So, like, that's important for baseball players to realize too. Every field does play a little different, and I'm sure it's the same for soccer too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, turf fields the ball's faster, but it's also like it's weird because it's not super precise, and the ball does bounce a little bit.
Yeah.
Grass fields, depending on the height of the grass, changes everything. It is crazy.
You would think that they just have like a standard cut.
My thought was like, okay, we have all of these fairways. Golf, like all of these very well kept fields.
Yeah,
you can't think of like, say you have a team that's actually like a high level team, or like say like only the U18s or U19s, like the highest age of youth clubs, play on only this field, and it's only their field, no one else's, and everyone else plays on turf.
Right.
You think they'd be able to maintain one field and keep it in good condition, but it's just so hard. Because they just use it for park district, for this, for that.
I really do think it comes down to money.
Yeah,
I feel like
it really is.
They're looking for the most money. And, dude, unfortunately, I feel like that's where the world's at. Like, you have a rental space or you got open space. Like, you're not actually going to, like, leave it to one team, or you're going to try to bring
also space, though, to be honest. Like, space is a big thing. Because in the South, when we went to nationals for soccer, we went to, one of them was in Foley, Alabama. And they had a facility that was so large that like they had enough space to have so many fields that they could have a couple crap fields and throw people with the water when it was raining. Mm-hmm. And then they had turf fields if they ever had it raining that bad where they can't physically play in grass fields. But their grass fields were so nice because they had probably 30 fields. Like they had so many.
That's insane.
So like they were able to throw the rainy day ones on turf or the crappy fields, preserving the nice ones so that a good day comes about and it's eligible to play, just like you would a golf course with like a golf cart.
Yeah.
Like no
90
or cart path only.
Yeah.
Like you have those days of soccer of like you can't play in this field. And then when it's a nice day outside and it's a normal day, they wet the field and everything, and then you can play on it.
I feel like that's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, right? But it's just space and money, like you said. It's just the cost thing.
Everything's a business, man. Everything is like, and that's what I don't want to get away from is like, these youth players, both sports, they want to play the game because they love the game, and I feel like it's just turning into like a money market, or sometimes like it's just like we can't forget that like these kids, like, I don't know, you got to develop the kids. They want to play the game as long as they can and be good at it. And like another thing too, like be confident at it. Like that's the part too. I've noticed some kids fizzle out sometimes. They lose the confidence in their abilities to play the game, or they struggle for a few games and then they go home and they say, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like that's the stuff I want to help with too, is like, know that like it's okay to fail in sports. Like it's okay to not be the best player on the team. Yeah. Still have that role, still be able to develop, and like maybe 2 years you're going to be the best player on the team. Yeah. Like you have to have that mindset, and it's okay to fail. It's okay to be vulnerable and like not good at this moment.
Yeah, I feel like comeback stories in terms of superheroes and sports, like in anime especially, is where it's most prominent. But like TV shows, like when someone's going through all that adversity, struggling at the bottom, and then fights all their way back through and comes to the top and comes to be the best guy.
It really is inspiring.
Like it's huge. It's inspiring. And you should, like, even if you're struggling in sport, you should take that to heart and be like, I want to become the best I can be.
And I think just as like the older I get too, I struggled. You know, I dealt with my emotions, frustrations, everything when I was playing. And like that's what I feel like as I got older, I realized if you can just stay consistent with your mindset, stay confident in your skills, like you will push through those times of adversity. Like it's okay. Everything is going to be okay. Yeah. But it's so hard to see that in the moment. So I think it's good to have a coach or a mentor that can help you get through that stuff, you know, when you are dealing with it.
Yeah. I would say also just like have fun. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like, especially like I've seen some like academy kids or like really young kids where they're just like totally like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I have to. And I'm like, okay, but like have fun while you're doing it. Like you can go get those goals for sure. Yeah. Just go have fun while you're doing it. Like don't do this just because like this is your objective and you have to do it for some like purpose that doesn't really matter. Just go have fun.
Sometimes they're doing it for someone else. Yeah. They're doing it for a parent or a friend, or they're doing it just because they feel like they have to.
I have a different perspective on that. I personally think that that's okay.
Doing it for someone else?
I like that.
Okay. I do. What do you mean by that?
Like if you have a motivation of like, it's like I want to either prove someone wrong or do it for them because I want to show off to them, or like I want to be like the coolest person in my friend group. Like use that.
That's motivation, you're saying?
Like use it.
Use like, it whatever you can. Do not
let anybody tell you that you shouldn't use that as motivation.
I like that because it works for you. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to like, I think the second one you said. What was the second one you said?
The first one was like doing it for somebody. I think the second one was like you want to be, or the third one was you want to be the coolest kid in the group. Yeah. The second one was like you want to impress somebody.
Yeah, that was the second one. Yeah.
Like why not? Why not? Why not try to impress somebody? I mean, why not do it to be really cool and impress some cool people on that you don't know?
I feel like I've done that for sure,
right?
Man.
Why not?
This reminds me of just like being at my middle school. Like I was like a fast kid. I would run super fast just to impress some people. Like, like it does make sense. And you want to work on your speed. Like that's how you do it. Like I like that. It's a cool perspective.
Yeah, because it's like some people are always like, if you don't have the intrinsic motivation to just do it and have fun and do it for yourself, like you're never gonna go anywhere. It's like, sure, but what if you have that and you want to impress people and you want to do it for like your sibling or your parents or your friends or whatever? Like just stack them.
Well, I like that. You stack both. Well, I mean, you hear a lot of cool stories. Like people get drafted and they're like, yeah, you know, I did this for my dad, or I did this for my mom, or like that is a cool motivator. That's a really cool motivation. Like they put in all that work for themselves. Yeah, obviously the benefit of themselves, but like they had a bigger picture. They had a bigger mindset, which was like family or whatever they wanted in that situation. But
I feel like there was, I forget the quote that it was, but it was something along the lines of like your reason why. And it was like, if you had, you know, go get $1 million by the end of the week. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, how am I going to do that? Yeah. Or it's go get $1 million by the end of the week, or like your best friend dies. And then it's like,
that puts it in perspective.
It's like, okay, I don't want to lose my best friend. I have to go $1 million. I'm literally going to do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not losing my best friend.
And that's the motivation piece right there. Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, do you think about any situation like that and you put it in different perspectives? Like, you're going to have those different motivations and different reasons for doing it. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I never thought about it.
The other one is the time one, where it's like you only have 52,000. You have $52 million or whatever it is, and like you have all this money, but like you only have one day to spend it, and then you're gonna die tomorrow. And it's like, whoa, like, are you gonna take that deal? And it's like, no, I'm not gonna take that deal. And then they translate that to, well, you only have this many minutes in a day, this many seconds in a day, like.
God, dude, you're gonna get me thinking about this stuff now.
Yeah, it's good. No, it's.
I feel like
I forget how many seconds. It's the conversion to seconds, though. Yeah,
I really do think like I said, as you get older, you think about different things in different ways, and it's cool. Like, you never thought about this when you're in high school. I mean, why would you?
Yeah, I think. I think a lot of the high schoolers are actually thinking about this because of social media and motivation stuff.
There.
Yeah, it's all out there.
Yeah.
But I think that this definitely can apply to sports in general and learning and developing, is because like. You have only limited time as a youth player to develop enough to become the skilled player that you want to be by a certain age.
Yeah.
Because if you say you have a certain skill set at 16, but you didn't get that skill set until 16, but you could have had it at 13.
Yeah.
Right. And then once you have it at 13, you can parlay that for the next 3 years to get to the next skill set instead of being at 16 with the original skill set.
So you're saying start earlier?
So start earlier, use every single second to get to where you are.
Yeah. Don't wait. Like,
don't wait.
Yeah. I feel like if you want something and you want it, there's no point in waiting.
Yeah. It's like large scale, go slow. So from like ages 8 to 18, go slow. Every day, go as fast as possible.
That's interesting. Yeah.
It's like you have a long way to go. Go slow. Think about it slowly. Like, I'm okay.
Long journey.
Next year, this year, whatever. But every day, go as fast as you possibly can to get towards your goal.
Yeah, I think about it like too, like you have to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. And it's like you're almost like you're perfecting your craft each and every day. And if you could do one thing every day to kind of you have an end goal. If you can do one thing every single day to get to that end goal, I think I read, and I actually made a video on it. It's like 20 minutes a day on the same skill for an entire year. That's like over 100 hours or something. I think
it's about 100 hours or so, yeah.
100 hours on that single. Like, imagine sitting down and doing something for 100
20
hours.
Times 360. Yeah, it's about 100 hours.
It's you would be so good at that one skill. Yeah, I forget. I think it's like 118 hours, I think I read.
Yeah.
Or right about 120. Yeah. But yeah, if you could do one thing for 20 minutes a day, every day for a year, imagine how good you would be at the end of that year. And then just compile that over years and years and years. Like, I understand why like building your blocks and sharpening your axe, like why all that stuff really matters, because like you really could develop your skills if you took the time, like you said, early, and just take the time to develop over time.
Yeah. I have also noticed that like you only have so much energy throughout like a single day.
Yeah.
And only so much like mental capacity to think about things and hit certain ways. So like if you want to do a certain specific skill and have that exact mindset, sometimes there's a limit to what you can do within one single day. So in order to maximize that throughout the whole year, your career as like a baseball player or golfer or whatever sport you want to play, you literally just have to do it daily. Like, you just have to.
Yeah.
Because if you say you only have like an hour maximum of golf shots where you can actually hit good golf shots, where you're getting like range practice, I'm saying, because golf's 4 hours, so hopefully you can hit longer than that. But say you have an hour session, and then like an hour 15 in of your golf session on the range, like you start like just getting into bad habits, really bad swings, poor swings, this and that. Like, that's when you have to stop at that hour mark before you get all the bad habits.
For sure.
But you need to be consistent daily in order to hit that 1 hour mark daily. Because if you do that, you get 7 hours a week of good, solid, excellent practice, or breaks in between, and then do it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. But like, you'll have a certain point where you can max out, and then you'll get bad habits in there where you got to stop yourself.
I preach that all the time.
And then just daily habits, daily. Don't do it 5 hours in one day, Do it 5 days, 1 hour each, and just lock it in.
You got to have good reps. Like,
yeah.
I correlated it to baseball again. If you hop into a cage and take a round of 20 swings, first of all, that's way too many. Like, I feel like rounds should be 6 to 8, maybe 8 to 10 max. But because those are focused reps and those are controlled reps, those are good reps.
Mm-hmm.
Reps 12 through 20, those are probably tired reps, and you're developing bad muscle memory. You're developing bad mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to help you in the long run. So, like, take pride in, like, those little increments that you're working, then take your break, and then go back and have focused reps again. Like, I never understood why, like, so many kids want to hop in the cage and take 20, 30 reps swings. Like, are you not tired? Like,
yeah,
you're not. When are you ever doing that in a game? You're never taking 30 swings in a game. You're probably taking 4 to 5 swings, maybe 6 in a game. So make sure though that you take 6 good quality hacks and then get out.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know what the next guy going.
You can go back in like 5 minutes. Like,
and, like,
take the rest, get it back, reset your system, go back in, get after it.
Yeah, because it's not beneficial. You take 8 bad swings, like, your body's gonna remember those bad swings.
Mm-hmm.
You take 6 really good swings and then get out, your body's only gonna remember those 6 good swings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the mind is very powerful. Like, it really is.
Yeah. But then the thing that's, like, hard is that you have to make sure that you consistently do those 6 good swings. So you have to take, like, forced breaks essentially.
Yeah, you do. I think those are okay. Forced breaks are fine.
Even on the golf range, I saw somebody say that, like, what you should do is you should not dump the bucket of balls, because if you dump the bucket of balls, you're just going to grab the next one and swing. And you're going to grab the next one and you're going to swing. And you're just consistently do that, and you're not actually going to work on anything in your game.
Yeah. You're
just mindlessly swinging and not actually getting any benefit out of your swing.
Yeah.
So they said keep the bucket upright and make sure you actually reach down with your hand and place the golf ball down with your hand, so that way you can reset, take your time, really cool, and actually, like, reset your mental.
It's all mental, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
It's because, like, that is one of the most frustrating things is, like, I'll be working with a kid one-on-one session or whatever,
mm-hmm,
and he's hitting off tee, and I'll just keep putting the ball on the tee, and he won't even, like, think about what he's doing. He's just gonna swing, and I'll give him some mechanics tips, and then he'll just keep swinging. And, like, I tell him, like, take a breath, like, relax, like,
mm-hmm,
slow yourself down. Like, I think everyone just wants to go. But if you can just, like, slow yourself down, be consistent, understand, like, mechanics do matter right here, right now. And then the game is so fast. Like, you don't need to speed it up in practice.
Yeah.
Every game is so fast. Like, golf is slow, but, like, when you're about to swing the club, that's a fast thought right there.
Yeah.
Like, you can't think. You got to just hit the ball.
You got to do it.
And, like, it's scary. Standing over that ball sometimes is terrifying.
Yeah. After, like, a really good drive, and it's like, I could get this to, like, 125 from the yards from the pin. I could get this right there, and you have to, like, take your time. Everyone else is hitting before you because you say you outdrove everybody.
Yeah.
You're kind of waiting,
God, that's the
get in your head, and then you're like, well, sometimes the best, sometimes worse, because then you're sitting there, and then you're like, okay, it's been 4.5 minutes since I swung the club last.
Yeah, I would rather just
one practice swing, and, you know, it's like, all right, now I got to get ready, prepped, aim, set up. Like, there's a lot that goes into it.
Do you play golf? Do you play golf a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love golf. I got into it like a lot more a few years ago. That's a great feeling when you pump one down the driveway or the fairway.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing worse is then chunking that next shot. 30 feet. You know
my buddy Joel, literally. Okay, we were Palatine Hills, the front 9, finishing the front 9. So we finished 7. This dude is -2 through 7.
Oh God,
unreal.
That's
like
insane.
He's
is
never
he a scratch guy?
No, he's never hit below par ever on any on 9 or 18, and he's 2 below going into 8 and 9.
Oh God.
And I'm like, dude, like, you're having just, like, play, have fun, like, you got this, dude. This is a good time. Hits the drive, doesn't hit it great, but hits it enough to get on the fairway, not in the bunker.
Yeah.
Walks up to his second shot, approach shot, probably 145 yards. Nothing too crazy. And then he gets up and he just goes, oh God, I'm gonna chunk this 10 yards.
He said it to himself?
He said that. And I'm like, dude, I, like, sat there and was like,
don't say that.
I didn't say anything.
Don't be saying
I didn't say anything, but I was just sat in my head and was like, dude, you can't speak that into existence.
Man, do you believe in manifestation?
Yes,
yeah.
I do. I was like, dude, in my head, I'm like, don't speak that into existence. What does he do? Exactly what he says.
Oh, man.
Chunks it. He ended up, I think, like, +2 or +1. So it wasn't
on the whole
bad.
day?
On the 9.
On 9.
We only were playing 9 after work.
That's a great round.
That's
round.
Fine. Absolutely great.
But it could have been better.
Could have been better.
If you just stuck with that little mentality and stayed. Stayed positive.
And honestly, like it's just a straight up Kanye, like
yeah.
Don't put that into my existence.
Yeah.
Like
that's
straight
fair.
up.
It's
don't
fair.
put that into my existence. Like never speak about that about me. Like
because he obviously wasn't trying to do that, but as soon as he said that, it's like, oh man, what else are you thinking about in this moment?
Yes.
Now? You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, all you should think about is like the positives, and the negatives that should be there are, oh, I hit it 20 feet from the hole instead of 10.
Yeah, like you're still getting it up there.
Your misses, if your misses are like good but bad, that's when you're gonna be positively thinking. Like instead of I hit it right center, oh, I hit it a little bit short of right center and I only got a single instead of a double off the fence or something like that. Like put it in your mind of like your misses are just as good as a good hit. And that's when you're going to become, mentally manifesting everything.
The amount of kids I talk to, they say, when I ask them, what's your approach right now? What do you do? What do you want to do when you go up to the plate? Mm-hmm. They say, I don't want to strike out. Don't say that. Don't say that. Why is your goal not to strike out? Your goal should be to put the ball in play, hit the ball hard, have a good at bat. Like those are all things that you can build on. You can't build on a strikeout. Mm-hmm. And you put that into existence. I mean, dude, how many times have I heard someone say that? They go up and they end up walking back to the dugout after they strike out. Like, it's a real thing. It really is.
Honestly, it should be like the worst case scenario would be like, I'm going to attack the ball. And then worst case scenario is I walk. Like, that's the worst case scenario is I don't get to hit the ball. I want to hit the ball. Like,
and I just feel like you got to be okay with failure. Like you have to understand that it's okay. But if you speak to yourself in a way that promotes failure, you're probably going to fail.
Yeah.
Like you got to manifest good things in life. And that just doesn't go for baseball. It goes for everything, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you speak confident about yourself, if you wake up in the morning and you say things confidently and positively to yourself, odds are you're going to have a good day. Mm-hmm. Now, does stuff happen? Yeah, obviously you can't control certain things, but like
you can control how you react.
You can't. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you bounce back?
It's always it.
Yeah. How do you bounce back from certain things?
Because everyone's always like, "Oh, dude, but this thing happened to me." It's like, yeah, but what did you do about it?
Yeah. How did you fix it?
How did you? You don't even have to fix it though. You just have to react a certain way to be better in your life.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can't fix things.
Right. You're right.
Like like say someone broke up, it's like you don't need to fix that. It's just how are you going to react to that?
Right.
Like, are you going to like be there for your buddy when he's in the slumps, or are you just going to text him and be like, hey man, I'm sorry, and then go like hop on the video games? Like, what are you going to do?
That's
how are you going to like react to that situation?
I like that too.
I told my boys, they love this, but I told them like it's all about what you think, because it was like your thoughts become your words become your actions, and your actions produce your future. So it's like you have to think right.
It starts in your mind.
You have to.
Yeah.
And even if you don't think right, change your thinking, because you can change that and just be like, oh, I'm not thinking right. I don't want to think that way. I'm going to think positively. And then you just speak it and just say it
out loud.
We're going to win this game.
Yeah.
We're going to win this game. And then you become your actions, which follow, which is we're going to win this game. What do we do to win this game? We go and we try our best. We go try to score a goal. We try to hit the run. We try to get on base. Try to move the guys up. Try to get that sack, move the guy up, sack out, or get an RBI to bring the guy in, tie it up. Like, and then that produces your future of like, how did we become better? How did we win? How did we achieve our goals? Or it becomes we lost. Well, okay, how do you react to that now? How do you change what you did? Produces
good habits too. Because if you do that one time and you actually win the game, I'm going to do it again. You know, I'm going to keep thinking that positive thought. I'm going to say it out loud. So it produces that good habit that you can bring into everyday life. I really do believe in that.
Yeah. I also was like, I'm like, okay, cool. You don't want to do that? What's the alternative?
Right.
Like, what's the opposite of trying to be positive and trying to go win and trying to have fun and do all these great things? And then they'd be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'd be like, yeah, it's doing nothing. And like, losing? Basically just like, it's not even losing. It's like losing twice is what I kind of told them.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're going to lose, and you're going to inevitably lose in some aspect of your life. But if you lose twice, your second loss is when you don't turn it into something positive.
Yeah.
Just the way you react.
What's that saying? Like you don't lose in life, you learn. You only learn.
Yeah.
Which I respect that a lot. I mean, when I was younger, did I understand that? No, because I know that I lost a lot. I lost a lot. Like the feeling of losing sucked, not just in sports, but just like anything, school or relationships or whatever. But you don't lose, you learn, you grow, you understand like there's always room for improvement. There's always room for the growth. And I think if you can have that mindset, like life will become a little bit better for you.
Even like, I think it's my physics teacher back in high school taught me this, and it was like literally just fail, and it was an acronym.
Just fail.
It was an acronym. Fail, like FAIL, and it was first attempt in learning.
It is, yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That is, because like if you learn something for the first time, you're not gonna get it. Like like you take on a new skill, you're not gonna get it the first time.
Or a new opponent, or a new situation, or say it's raining that day, and you're playing a certain position, and it's like, how do I compete against this guy? It's technically your first attempt at going at this guy. Yeah. Say it's a new player, a new team, a larger team. Say you're moving from 7v7 to 11v11 or something like that. Or in baseball, you can steal the bases now. So like it's a different thing entirely. Like you never know. So yeah, that was a good one.
I like that.
But let's talk about. I actually wanted to ask you about this. I have watched a couple travel baseball games, like a really small youth kids, like U10 or something like that.
Yeah,
dude. Stealing the bases, once it's introduced, I feel like once a kid gets on base, he goes home because he just like steals the base and they don't know what to do.
I don't think they really teach the defense how to defend it. So,
but like some teams can't even like throw the ball well enough to actually like capitalize on it.
It's probably introduced a little bit too early, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, you could once they start stealing. A lot of these kids are fast too.
They're so fast,
and a lot of the kids throwing the ball don't have the best arms yet. They have not developed arm strength. But you can run fast as a kid. You can't really throw the ball that hard.
Right.
So like it's a recipe for success for the base runners always.
Yeah.
And I noticed that too. Like if I was a coach and I was doing that at a youth age, I'd be like, "You're going first pitch," like for sure.
Right. That kid at catcher cannot throw the ball to second base.
No.
You just will get there.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was just like there's no hope for any of these kids to get that ball to second base.
Yeah.
Like the pitch is too slow, and then when he gathers, turns, and throws, the guy's already there.
I mean, it's hard to throw guys out in high school, college, and the pros. It really is.
Like, and it's smaller bases.
Yeah.
Like everything is like
they have to run. I don't know how many feet it is. I think it's like,
probably like, what, 30? I think it's
nah.
It's got to be it's so short.
It is. I forget what age. I always forget the
45 maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
It's still so short.
But they're all quick. They're fast.
Yeah.
So like you said, there's no way that guy could throw them out.
Do you think that should be a rule change?
I think they should wait till they're older.
Like what?
But
age?
A lot of kids like to steal.
I think they should. When do they up the sizes? Is it like 12U?
Yeah, 12 I think is the age.
I think they should just do it at 12 then.
Yeah. I think 10 doesn't really make sense. Yeah.
They did have stealing, and I was like watching it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. You're telling me that these guys just run around the base.
He probably took third then too.
Yeah, because they would throw to second, and they'd miss the ball, and he would just run to third.
Yeah.
And he'd just run home. And then you have the first guy who lead off. He gets a single, and then he literally just runs to home base the second pitch.
Well, you hear like in high school, there's comments like, "Oh, that's Little League." Like he had a Little League home run, or he's standing on first and he's already on third because he's still second and third. Like that stuff, yeah. Because it's Little League, that's all you do. You just steal and run.
I guess it's like fun part of the game. I guess it keeps the kids involved.
I mean, both teams can do it, so it's fair.
Yeah,
but like it really doesn't.
But if one team's better than the other hitting and just getting on first, it's over.
There are some travel teams that are just so much better. Than other teams. It's like these kids don't even belong on the same field, kind of thing.
Right.
And like those games are tough to watch, and even you see that too with like high school and college too, but. Youth sports, it's very apparent.
Yeah, very exaggerated. Yeah. Even like around like U13, U14 age group.
Yeah.
Just because some of the kids grow faster than the others. And so, like, they have some kid that's like 5'8" and one kid that's like 3'9". You're like, that kid's the same age.
Yeah, they're the same age. One of them's a little stronger, I bet too.
Do you do by school year or by birth year for the youth sports for baseball?
I don't know. I think the same cutoff for school.
For school? Okay, so school year?
Yeah,
okay,
it's
cool.
School year. I'm pretty sure.
Because soccer used to do birth year. like in the past 3-4 years.
Really?
They've been doing birth year, but now they're going back to school year.
Was it like a test to see if that works out better? Or
I think it was originally, but then they learned that just like the school system is just too much integrated with sports, where it's like you kind of have to.
You play with your same age group. You go to the school with the same kids. Like, I don't know. That matters too.
But there's like I mean, it's basically a year cutoff anyways, regardless how you do it,
right.
year or school year.
Yeah.
The struggle was that people who went from 8th grade to freshman year, with birth year, they'd cut half the people off. Because you'd have some people that would go actual freshman year and be playing high school, and some people that stayed back in 8th grade and they'd be playing 8th grade and they wouldn't be with anybody.
Yeah, that's tough. I would hate that too if all my friends were on a different team. I mean, I hear about that now, like, but like, it's just because that they've either played up and they get to know all these kids, or they just have the same team growing up, and then they just don't match up. So
yeah, it's weird how that dynamic works, but I think school year is so much. I
think it's cleaner. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner. It's simpler.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about this 5K that you're doing.
Yeah, dude. To be honest, I still can't believe I got that going. That was just like a thought I had at one of my family parties. Like,
yeah.
And it's so cool that, like, I mean, it's not even close to where I want it to be, but it's just like a cool idea that I think can really change a lot of lives. And I guess just like a little bit of a backstory is that it's in honor of families dealing with cancer, and like not only the emotional burdens that come with it, but also the financial ones. Like, I lost 2 of my uncles to cancer, one when I was little, 8-9 years old, and then one about 4 years ago. Very similar to each other in terms of what cancer it was. But I saw what kind of toll it took on my family, my extended family, not only emotionally, like it was super tough to deal with that and see all that, but like being slapped with like a hospital bill, or like just an appointment cost, or transportation getting to the hospital. Like, nothing's cheap. So like this event was created, and like this foundation was created in honor of just the families going through it, but also all the families that have gone through it, and just to know that like they're not alone, kind of thing. And also it's just a cool like time to bring people together. Like, I always like had parties growing up at my parents' house, and I loved the aspect of having a lot of people together. I didn't really know a lot. I sometimes I didn't know people there, and that was okay with me. A little sketchy with my parents, but they were like, "How do you?" But like, I just loved bringing people together and having people have a good time. So I thought, like, why not do an event that also gives back to, you know, a foundation, which we work with, Family Reach Foundation, which is the same idea. They work with people. They help with families dealing with cancer and, you know, the emotional and financial burdens of it. But it's just like, to me, it's a cool event to bring people together, family that you haven't seen in a while, friends that you haven't seen in a while. And if you want to run the 5K, you can run it. A lot of people think they got to run it. You don't got to run it. You can walk it. You can crawl it. Like, literally do what you want to do. You don't even have to do it. You could chill with me under the canopy, like whatever you want to do. I love having people there and having people around.
Yeah.
And yeah, just doing something good for, you know, a greater cause.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
I was gonna say, you should keep track of like the times everyone has.
Yeah.
So that way, like, you can show that, like, you have your fast guy that, say it's like a 20-minute or whatever.
Yeah. And
then you have the person that finishes by walking, and have them at like whatever 40 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes if they. Yeah. Well, I guess it'd be like around 40 probably. 45.
I think I walked it in like 50 at one of my buddies. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, 30 is basically like a little bit under a 10-minute pace, so a 20-minute pace would be basically like an hour.
I mean, it's funny.
Which is like chill walking.
I started this, and everyone's like, "Do you run?" Or like, "Do you run?" I'm
and
like, "No,
like,
dude,
no,
I don't.
I walk."
I used to run for fun, and I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I actually don't like running. I just enjoy walking. I didn't even walk the event last year. This is the second time we're doing it this year. So last year it was a great event. It was awesome. Got really lucky with the weather and everything, and I think it's cool how you could, you know, like I said, like we kind of talked about earlier, you build something, and each year you kind of get better and better. You learn new things. You learn how to like outreach, like get people involved, sponsors, like however people can get involved, because like it's a good cause, you know, and it's kind of harmless to people to get involved, like, and everyone want to kind of like come together and help. And like I said, it's just like it's a nice event, nice area. It's in Hanover Park, so it's not too far away.
Yeah.
I just always pray that the weather's good, because like
Yeah, that's a big thing about 5Ks.
Yeah, they got to be outside.
Yeah, got to be outside. It's like the hot chocolate run's another one where it's like, my parents go to that one too, and it's like colder. So it's like if it gets too cold,
you don't want to be out there.
You don't want to be out there.
Yeah.
And if it gets like too rainy or muggy and it's like raining at 40 degrees, you're like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
But like in the summer, it's good because it's warmer. But it's like, yeah, you got to get lucky with the weather. Make sure it's not like 95, 98 degrees or whatever.
Last year it was end of September and it was like, I think it was pushing 90. We got some weird weather and everyone was like sweating, sunburn. I'm like, I thought it'd be like 60.
Yeah, I know.
But we got lucky with the weather for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say the weather itself is probably super important. But
yeah,
more important is just, being out there with the fam. Being out there with people around.
I love it, man. I'm so glad I'm so glad we started it. It was like a family idea, and I kind of just spent like 2 days one day, like because I software develop. I like to do like create the apps and all this stuff. So I created all the back end stuff. Mm-hmm. That part was so enjoyable for me, and it just like kind of fed into the mission. It fed into why I'm doing it, and I got no problem continuing to work on it because I love to do it.
Yeah, and
that's why I got like I built like my own app for my online training business for baseball. Like that stuff really inspires me. So I like to create things from scratch and then see what I can do to help people with it.
Yeah, that's super huge. So what do you do for the app then? Like, is it just like a scheduling app or is it?
Yeah, so for the baseball app, it's more of like a remote training app.
Oh, okay, cool.
I kind of just launched it. It's like a time where like you work with a player or team in person. And then like you got like that week off until you see him again. Mm-hmm. But you can remotely not work with a coach, or you can remotely work with me online, like different workouts, different packages, one-on-one sessions, one-on-one coaching. Mm-hmm. They can, whenever they want, submit their swing. I can give them some feedback. Like it's like having a little personal coach like right in their pocket. And I think it's beneficial. I think it'll be super cool once I start to introduce it to new programs and like new players and stuff like that. But like creating it on the back end and creating the functionality of it,
and
just
like super fun to do that
the
process.
UI interface and all that stuff, like it's super cool. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then what'd you do for the 5K?
That I just updated my entire website and like the functionality of everything to work, like sign up pages, like donations, sponsorships, like integrating all that stuff. It's so little, like every company does it, but it's cool to like know how it happens, like how it does on the back end. Like how does a company have a website that's so integrated and like so smooth and looks so good? It's cool to kind of know how that happens now and be able to create it. And
also funnel all the sponsorships and money for the event to actually support people fighting that cancer battle.
And then the mission, it all kind of feeds into the reason why I do it. So I mean it's super cool. I'm glad I do it. Hopefully I can continue to do it for years and years. And my goal is to just bring as many people together, raise as much money as possible, and help as many families as we can. So
I mean, stay consistent each year, man. That's the name of the game.
I know it's like you don't want to like give up on something so cool because like what could come out of this? Like literally anything. Like I want to do more events too. I want to do golf events. I want to do like bring a bunch. I know so many people that love golf. A ton of friends that love golf. People who don't even like golf would come out. Like I think there's a lot of money to be raised there. Like there's a lot of events I think you can do, and I think if you can communicate that the right way, get that mission out the right way, anything can happen.
Yeah, I did like a amateur LPGA event earlier this year.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's just like the youth girls in golf.
Nice.
So I did one with that.
How was
that?
And
then it's good. I mean, it's just typical golf event. You go show up, there's some bagels and coffee.
Nice.
Check in, go golf. There's close to the pin. There's usually like
I love those.
Someone who's like, oh, you pay $20 if you hit the green, you get your money back. If you hit within 6 feet, you get like $40, and if you get a hole in one, you get like $1,000 or $10,000.
You ever thought about that? Because I'll go to like I don't know, like a random course. I think St. Andrews does it. If you actually hit the hole in one, are you taking all the money?
That's a good question. I always thought about this. Like, this is so funny because I thought about this last week.
If you hit the hole in one, you get what, 20 grand? I don't know what the number is.
Well, one of the events I went to was like you get a car.
A car?
Yeah, like you get a car.
Is the car sitting on the green?
Like it's like a dealership sponsored the event, and they like will give you a brand new 2026 like Camry or something like that.
That's not bad.
Like a straight up like 30 grand car if you hit a hole in one on the hole. And I like sat there and was like, bro, like you're telling me that if I actually hit this, that they would actually pay out a 30 grand worth of a car. They're making that much money to where they can sponsor the event and then
that doesn't make that is like incredible to me that they have just like, that to, but like it's all
what if
like,
I did it? What if I actually hit the home? Would they give me the car?
Maybe they just bank on people not hitting it.
Well, that's obviously what they do,
yeah.
But
someone's gonna hit it. Yeah. Someone's gonna hit it. Like
imagine if someone hits it.
Yeah.
Like, does that car company are they actually gonna drop that car?
They have to, right?
They kind of have to, right?
Otherwise, but
is there a contract that they sign?
I would imagine. I would imagine the golf course and the dealership have to sign like something, because then that would just make the golf course look horrible.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I just hit a hole in one.
You hit it and it's like they're like, yeah, actually, it's just like for fun. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we'll give you like $5,000, and you're like, nah, I want the car.
Give me the car. Yeah, I'm not. I literally hit it for the car.
And they're like, it's a charity event, man. You're supposed to be donating. And you're like, I don't care if I hit a hole in one. Give me the car.
Yeah, that's funny. I started like a little series on like my 5K social media, and that's where I just go to like my local golf course. It's like a par 3 golf course.
Yeah.
And I do similar rules. Like if every ball I hit is like $1 donated, every ball on the green's $20. Every ball within 10 feet is 50.
Nice.
And then if I make it in the hole, which I've never made a hole in one. That's a bucket list for sure. But if I make it in, it's $500 of like my own money being donated.
That's huge.
I think it's so cool. It's fun. It's what you do at actual courses. If it'd be super cool if we can grow that. And any golfers who think they can hit it, that'd be so cool to have them out and see if they could.
Yeah, you have to have you should pick like an iconic hole that people have to go to.
Yeah, like a special one.
Like say it's like, for instance, have you been to Nickel Knoll?
No, I think I've heard of that one though.
Yeah, Nickel Knoll has the Peyton hole, the Walter Payton hole.
Okay, no.
Where he worked out and ran up that hill to train.
Really?
Yeah. So like Bear's legend, obviously, but like he was the one who ran it up and down that hill. That was his hill, and they actually have a tee box up there where that's at the top of the hill, and that's where you hit off of.
That's sweet.
So that would be like
iconic spot.
That would be an iconic spot where you go to that course and you're hitting that tee, and if you get a hole in one on that tee, then
is that part of a golf course?
Yeah,
it is. That's sick. That's
it's awesome. It's part of the. It's like a par 3 course. It's like all threes and maybe 1 or 1 4. I think.
Love par 3 courses. I feel like, I mean, they're obviously you don't get that big driver out, but like you can pinpoint it. Hitting a green off a par 3 it's such a good feeling.
Yeah,
man.
It is.
You got one shot to get there. You know,
it's different than hitting it from the fairway.
It is for sure.
It's different
because like. Yeah, I don't know why though. I really don't, because you're doing the same thing essentially. Yeah, the distance is probably the same, but
right, and it's still the same. Like the GIR, you're trying to get the green regulation. Yeah, like you're trying to hit that, but like off the tee, it just feels so much crispier.
Yeah,
like you're just
because now you're up there, you're putting for bird, and then you're but that we talked about it earlier, standing over your ball for 4 minutes when you got a shot. If I have a putt, like I don't know, a 5-foot putt that I know I should make, but I got to wait for my buddies to putt, odds are I'm missing that putt because I have way too much time to think about
mental?
It. Yeah. I got to just step up and putt it.
Yeah, there's one guy in golf recently, he's been popping up on the PGA Tour who like is one of the fastest playing golfers.
Fastest?
Yeah, he's the fastest playing golfer that anyone has seen. He walked up to the ball, steps up, and within like 5 seconds he hits the ball.
I respect that.
Like
dude.
like
really
some golfers take like 15 seconds just to hit the ball like off the tee.
Yeah.
He literally steps up, sets up, gets in his spot, does double checks, a little wiggle, and just goes boom and just hits the ball.
I respect that. He doesn't overthink it at all.
Yeah, and he said in the interview that he does that so he doesn't overthink.
He knows himself. You know, because he probably knows he does overthink all the time. So he's like, I'm gonna take that element out and just hit the ball.
So maybe that's what you gotta do. So maybe just like don't even look about it, don't even think about it, and be like, okay, time to putt. Okay, boom, pull up, look at it a little bit. Okay, boom, knock it in.
But isn't there like a universal rule where you gotta be like, if you're the furthest away, you go first?
Yeah, but I'm saying like, don't act like it's like you're waiting on your shot and you're evaluating your shot the whole time. Like just
like kind of distract yourself and
kind of just like step out of it and just like don't look at your shot yet until it's your turn to go, and then you peek at your shot and then go for it. Yeah. Or what I like to do is I like to personally walk all the way around the ball. So like I get from behind, so I go behind the flag, look behind the flag through the ball to see where it would go if it came out of the flag to my ball. Like where would it go?
Yep.
And then like where would it go in the opposite direction towards the pin, drop in.
Yeah.
Where's the high low points? And then you like walk on the upside, like the right and left side, and figure out if the slope like this way is basically any higher or lower than what you originally saw from the back.
So you're calculating when you're on that green.
Yeah, because you can honestly do a pretty good job of like just grasping 4 different spots.
Yeah.
And you'll figure out a lot more about the slope than just 2 data points. Like if you're just looking at like behind the ball and then like kind of like you're like, oh, it might go this way, it might go that way, and you kind of look left or look right a little bit. You're not getting the full grasp of everything that's around it.
Are you good at putting?
I'm pretty good at putting.
I can imagine you got all.
I mean, it's funny because it's like the only times I 3-putt is when I'm like 60 feet away.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
3-putting is so common, dude.
So
common. That's what gets you from like a 78 to a 90, dude. I feel like putting
is huge.
Matters so much. A lot of friends like know how to get to the green. Mm-hmm. A lot of people know how to get to the green, but like on the green, like it's hard. You have to read so many different elements.
People don't realize you have to spend half the time on the basically the range versus half the time on the green.
It's like half your shots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you should literally, you should literally do both.
Yeah.
Putting and if anything, boring, yeah. Putting is
the problem.
Yeah. But the thing is, you got to make games with it. That's where the money is. Yeah. Is you got to go up there, put some like tees down, and then like try to like putt in between the tees or like putt to a tee. Yeah. Yeah. And then like what you can do is you can play games with your friends. You can play like bags basically with your friends. Oh, so you can just like literally like one person goes at a time, and then you try to hit like at the tee. Whoever hits the tee first like wins.
I feel like you have to do stuff.
Like it's fun. Because you gotta make it
itself
fun.
Is probably boring.
Yeah.
But like if you make it fun, it's probably a lot easier.
Yeah. So you can do like circles, like make them small, obviously.
Yeah.
But and then each one is like different amount of points or whatever.
I like that.
Yeah. Or different distances. Or if you like putt, you can have a club at the other side, and if you hit the club, you get minus points. But if you like go within the tee and the club, you get like +1.
Damn, I like that.
So like you have to stop the ball so it doesn't go past, say like the slope is downhill after that.
Yeah. So that's like, the worst is when you're putting downhill and you tap it and then it flies past the hole, and then you're like, oh man, dude, this is another 3-putt incoming. I got 4 putts right now.
Yeah. It's always weird. And there's another one that I learned recently in this past season that's like if you really want to like sink those 2-footers and 1-footers that have really weird slopes, you literally just have to hit the ball a little bit harder. And it sounds dumb, but like you just got to be really ballsy,
confident,
and just like hit a little bit harder because it's going to turn less and it's going to drop right in the cup.
There's 2 ways to hit it, right? Slowly and you have more
slow, and you can just like break it like really hard, or you can hit it. You can't nuke it because it'll pop out of the hole. Yeah. And if you are gonna nuke it, my advice is keep the flag stick in. Yeah. If you want to like hit it hard but not super hard and nuke it, take the flag stick out. Actually, makes the hole bigger in your mind.
It does, yeah.
And then if you miss putts left or right of center, it won't bounce off the flag stick and hop out. Oh yeah. I don't know if you know this or not, but if you have the flag stick in, it's better if you hit the flag stick directly and it'll drop in. Drop down. If you miss left or right slightly, it's worse when you have the flag stick in because it'll hit the flag stick and pop out.
More, and then when it's out,
when it's out, it will drop in.
Interesting. So you'd rather putt with it out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And mentally, it will make the hole bigger too.
So there's really no benefit to keeping it in then, right?
If you want to
like if you can't see it, maybe. Like I know people in the pros, they like on TV, the caddy like waits till they hit it, and then they pull it out just so they can still see the hole or something like that.
Yep, because sometimes the slopes are so weird where it'll go upslope and then go down a little bit, so they can't actually see where the pole is.
Some of those greens are crazy. Do you watch professional golf?
I watch the Masters.
Yeah, some of those
every year, but I don't always watch the tour as much as like somebody else would.
No, I watch a few tournaments. I don't watch like a lot, but like the
Masters every year though. We can invite you to the Masters party if you want to come.
You guys got a Masters party?
Yeah, well, it's me and my family and tons of other friends, and then we do it right here in like Arlington Heights. Nice. And we cater all the Masters stuff. So we get the cheese sandwiches and all and then we get the chips and the cookies, and
that is by far my favorite tournament, 100%.
Yeah, we watch it outside. We bring the TV outside.
Just the vibes of it, even on TV, to watch it is so nice.
Oh yeah, it is. It's such a good time because like that course is so difficult. But
I think there was a question like do you think you could beat, I don't know, best golfer?
Do you think that you can beat the best golfers in the world when they start on the back of the tees and you start on the green.
On the green, yeah. I don't know, dude. I
honestly don't know.
The furthest point from the pin.
Furthest point from the pin on the green. I honestly don't know because I think that you would end up in the water and you'd have to chip out for like.
Who's in the water?
You would be.
Me putting?
Yes.
Dude, if I'm putting and I end up in the water.
Some of these greens are so fast that they will slope into the water and you will literally lose your golf ball because the green's so fast and will kick it into the water.
Yeah, you have one hole like that, you're shooting like a 7 probably.
On that hole, yeah. And you have to chip because you like.
And then you're probably gonna hit it in the other side, not in the bunker. You're gonna, dude. Yeah.
Or if you're in the bunker, right?
You might be right because
people don't think about that.
These guys aren't doing that. They're probably taking 4 shots to get to the green. They're putting at least. They're parring.
Well, they're parring, or like if you think about the tour, usually for the Masters specifically, you usually win the Masters if you shoot 14 under.
That's like the cut.
That's like usually number. Around 20 to 14 under. You're gonna win the Masters if you shoot that coming Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, if you're coming into Sunday and you're minus 10, you're in a really good position to possibly win the Masters. Is typically where you see. But then you only really get 4 birdies throughout the Sunday pins because Sunday pins are just insane.
They make them harder.
They make them harder every day. Thursday through Friday, every day.
Cool that
they make them harder and harder and harder. Sunday is the hardest because they want the best golfer to win. They really do. So like if you have a really tough pin on the last day, it really comes down to like, you have played so well through all of these 3 pins.
Yeah.
We're going to do the toughest pins and make it really tough for you. Let's see how you do and see how you win.
God, man, I respect professional golf so much because it's such a hard game.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it really is. And I think
now that you just said that, there's no way I'm beating a pro if I'm starting on the green.
Like
I'm probably 3 putting guaranteed. I might get lucky with a sink every once in a while, like from 60 feet out or whatever. Most likely going to 3-putt though. I feel like, right? Or I mean, you don't 3-putt though. You might.
I on those greens though, I'm 3-putting, bro. Yeah. I mean, those are tough.
Because you're gonna play it safe, right? You're probably gonna want to play it safe.
If you 3-putt every hole, you would win.
But I feel like there's probably holes.
If you 3-putt every hole, you will beat a professional golfer.
Yeah.
That is below a 60.
I just don't know if I'm.
That's below 60. You will win. It's the 4 putts and the penalties that are going to eat you up.
Yeah. Because you can only have a couple holes like that, right?
If you have 1 penalty, you can re-hit from the spot that you hit originally for a 3rd stroke.
So there are rules to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like if you hit a penalty, so if you hit your first shot into the water, you can re-hit where you shot, or you can take the closest distance from the hazard that's in line with the pin.
Yeah.
So like that would be like, say if there's water on a certain side, you have to go in line with the pin in behind the hazard. So like you're probably just going to want to re-hit on the green.
Yeah.
Because it's the same shot.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So if you like rolled off into the water, you have to hit behind it in line with the pin. Is how I believe the rules are. So like you just re-hit and that would be your putting for 3.
Has anyone ever done this?
Have done what?
Like
the putting on the green?
No, this challenge.
I feel like Dude Perfect would be the guys to do this.
Just pick a pro. I mean, they do challenges all the time with pros, right? Like
Dude Perfect does that all the time. They played at Augusta National. They played the all sports competition at Augusta.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh,
like with the frisbee and like the football.
That organization is inspiring, man. I remember watching them on YouTube. Doing
this is the basketball shot. And they threw it over their head or whatever.
Oh my God, dude. They were the best growing up. And now they're just like one of the biggest.
They have a giant sports facility that's bigger than a stadium.
And they just do trick shots, right?
And that's all they do.
Oh man, what a life. That's incredible.
It's so cool. But they bring such entertainment to like all of us.
That's the biggest thing. I feel like everyone likes to start, their own businesses, and I feel like I've become the entrepreneur mindset now, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's tough to like be able to do that and like a full-time job. Like that's like a grind.
Easy.
That's a grind. Like that is tough. But like I respect it so much more, and you see so many more people doing it.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome. Like my fiance is doing it. She has like a photo booth company now.
Nice.
Absolutely loves doing it. But she's like, I got to go back to work soon because she works in a school. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I got to.
Weekends only?
Yeah. How am I going to do this? Like, it's a grind. You have to like kind of adjust. And like the fact that like companies like Dude Perfect and all these companies got so big.
It's crazy.
Doing what they do.
Inspiring.
It's inspiring, man.
It really
is. I want to live a life like that too.
Yeah. I mean, just the entertainment aspect of like doing what you love, of like them doing trick shots all the time. Like it was just a joke for fun with the boys.
Yeah.
And now they're just still with the boys, still having fun.
Those are their best. Oh my God. I mean, those are their best friends, and
they're great.
They're just.
It's tough to find a group of best friends like that have the exact same motive of like wanting to do all of that. Because even the Sidemen, you know who the Sidemen are? The Sidemen's a British entertainment group. They do like the swipe left, swipe right Tinder things. They do like
I don't know if I've seen
like
them.
the dating ones where they do like the reveals for like shoes, pants, and shirts.
Have they been doing it for a long time?
They've been doing it for a long time, for like 15 years.
Oh, God.
They used to do like soccer content back in the day too. But the thing is that like they had like there's like one or two guys that like maybe wanted to go on their own and do their own thing.
Yeah.
And it's like Dude Perfect they've been together the whole
boys,
time.
Man. I think that's just a organized system. Like they probably always communicate really well.
I think they were also adults when they grew up. Like they were adults when they basically did Dude Perfect, when they were like, I mean, what's his name had a beard when they were doing that.
Yeah, so they were older. It was always like
I think they're like 24.
They looked so young to us just because they were still like probably in maybe coming out of college.
They were probably college, or so.
But they were young, and they were kind of like growing into that like adult phase. So they knew what a business looked like. They knew how to run it, and they probably knew how to communicate in a way that doesn't like piss the other person off.
They posted that one YouTube video and just did a bunch of trick shots, and now they're
famous. That's all it takes, though. So honestly, cool. That I've learned too with social. I'm sure you see it too. Like it takes one or two videos to kind of blow up and like get your name out there. Mm-hmm. And if people like what you put out there, if people like what you like your philosophies and stuff like that, why would you not continue that? You know, like you're doing it for a greater good. You're doing it for entertainment person like reasons. You're doing it for like teaching reasons. Mm-hmm. Like there's a lot of good that comes from social media, but I know some people like have their.
There's a lot of negatives out there too. The keyboard, I love calling them keyboard warriors. I think it's the funniest saying, dude.
Do you have
I love it.
Maybe we don't got
keyboard
talk about
warriors.
This, but do you have any people that comment on your stuff
all the time?
Like unnecessary comments. Like
just some of them are funny. Some of them are like none of them are like hateful.
Yeah,
I've seen some really nasty ones out there.
I've gotten some nasty. Like people feel the need to tell me how bad a drill is or a thought is.
Really?
And I'm like, dude, like in the beginning I would talk to my fiance about it. Like I wouldn't get upset about it. I would be like, why do they feel the need to do it? I always took things personal growing up, and I've gotten way better with that now because like I feel like I have to. You grow thick skin, you grow confidence in what you're saying, and if someone doesn't agree, who cares?
Yeah.
But like just the thought of like someone sitting on their phone doing that, I would never. Even if I had that thought, I would never say that. Yeah, they're still following me, man. Like I don't know, like
they still watch the content.
I was wondering like what you thought about that. If you've ever
I had someone comment because I had a video where I said like a lot. Yeah, like I just said, he's like when you're like just a lot of likes got out there,
right?
And the dude was like, this dude said like it like 7 times in like 10 seconds, and then I was like,
need to type that up and click. Send.
Yeah, and then I just responded and was like, yeah, I like a lot. That's all I said. And then someone else responded to that comment and was like, actually, it was 9 times in 10 seconds.
He got the
because he counted it correctly.
God, dude.
And he counted the exact amount of likes that I said.
Dude, I honestly love people on social media. They're so funny.
Dude, it's just, you have to take it so lightheartedly because sometimes these people are just making comments because something didn't work for them or like it did work for them or they just want to be trolls and be funny.
Yeah.
But like you just have to take it in the lighthearted sense and use it as a way or a tool to advertise. The best advertisements don't look like advertisements.
I agree.
That is always the thing. The best advertisements don't look like advertisements. When people get the biggest advertisement that's happening right now is Clippers. So you know Clippers, right?
What are Clippers?
Clippers are literally people who get paid to post on their own social media accounts for other people as advertisements.
Wait, can you say that again?
So they post videos of other people on their account as advertisement dollars. So say you have account 1.
Yeah.
And I have Jacob Koutas Show.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay you $100 to post videos of my stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
I don't go through an ad revenue service. So I'm not paying YouTube ads. I'm not paying Google ads. I'm paying you.
You're paying me as an ad.
And you post it, and it looks normal.
I actually just saw this the other day.
So you are not going through any ad revenue aspect of anything. I'm just simply paying you. You're bringing in views. And they'll do it per view. So if you get more views, like I'll pay you more money. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
So what happens is that it comes off as organic content. Mm-hmm. So the algorithm populates it as organic content, which pushes it through and not as an ad. So it doesn't have a limit to it, to the amount that it's getting pushed through to the system. And so it'll actually go bigger, huh?
More and more people are doing this.
Dude, streamers do this all the time. I mean, all those streamers.
It's smart, I guess,
like
right?
Like
it's smart.
They literally pay millions of dollars worth of advertising to clippers so that they bring in millions of dollars of ad revenue from their YouTube streaming or Twitch streaming or Kick or whatever.
I mean, there's no like nothing illegal about that, right? Like it's all fair. It's all fair game.
But that's like, it's all fair game, but like those advertisements like literally don't even look like advertisements.
No, it's just them. And
that's why it's like
them promoting it. Yeah. Like, well, I know product promotions are real. Like that's similar. But like I never thought about it like I would be promoting you or you'd be promoting me on my page, kind of thing.
Right.
Like it's interesting, and we could do that, dude. Like,
I definitely.
I feel like that works out a lot. I mean, especially if
we're gonna be posting. I mean, any of these clips that we collab on, we can do that totally.
We can share it.
Yeah.
Okay. That would work out perfect.
For sure. We can clip any of this stuff and collab. But like what they're doing is they're specifically paying people who with large following accounts just to clip their own content.
Get more followers.
Right. So it's not like a collaboration, like say what kind of streamers do you know? Like any popular ones, just pick one. Say Ninja and say like Tim the Tap Man.
Yeah.
Say they collabed on a post. Right? So that's different than like Tim the Tap Man paying a side account to clip Tim the Tap Man.
Yeah.
Like that's different.
That is weird. Yeah,
so it's like Ninja and Tim the Tap Man would be like me and you where we're it's basically an ad, but it looks like organic content. So when people consume it, they think it's organic clipping and they're just like getting videos of somebody or some streamer, but it's actually an advertisement.
I mean, it's genius.
It's genius.
It's so smart.
It's so genius. Like I said, an advertisement.
And I bet you there's
the best advertisement doesn't look like an advertisement.
And I bet you there's apps. If not, I'm gonna make it where you can literally just sign up as a creator, and then you sign up for pages where you promote them and you get paid for it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the social media content is. It's just weird that they go around it. It's like a third-party advertiser kind of deal.
What if like Facebook or Instagram get wind of this and then they put like a, how would they even do that?
How would you flag it?
Guardrail? Like how would you even flag it as a organic ad?
Right. That's so tough. Isn't that crazy?
That's interesting. That's why social media is crazy,
it's nuts.
Dude. 20 years ago, you would never be doing this. You'd be reading a newspaper, but like now it's like this thing just keeps growing and growing. And growing.
It was like the number one like kids career choice was to be an influencer.
Now?
Yeah.
Dude, you don't even have to go to college.
Yeah.
For it.
Well, like you know who Lacey is?
No.
He's one of the streamers that was with like some of the FaZe guys.
Okay.
He's pretty funny. He's a good streamer. Lacey's great. But he literally like dropped out of college. Like he was like, I literally was making more money from streaming than I was in college, and I said, why do I even need this? So I dropped out and became a full-time streamer, and now I make millions of dollars.
Dude, you see the money that these people make, man?
It's crazy.
I don't know if they're lying, but they say they're making 100 whatever a month. They're making
a
year's worth of salary in a month.
Their cost is zero.
So low, very low. They got
their
nothing.
Cost is maybe 10 grand.
Yeah. Plus,
say it's $250 a month for internet.
Yeah.
So your all-in cost is like what? 250 grand? Like what? A year is like 15K?
Maybe.
20K?
Maybe. Yeah.
So everything after that profit that they make goes straight into their pocket, which they can buy houses, cars, this and that. Like the percent profit you get from advertising on something like this, like a social media, like, or something where you have a platform where you kind of just discuss and it's very low maintenance. It's not a large production. You make so much profit margins that you can input like
more,
all your money into your pocket.
Yeah.
Because, like, in all honesty, clothing brands and grocery stores, like, they skim off the top. They're not making, like, clothing brands obviously make a lot more money. A lot more money. But grocery stores make, like, 1%.
Right.
So, like, you can make 15 to 30% on clothing brands, for instance. But, like, you're still 70% cost of the clothes. Or if you're, like, a Aloe or Lululemon, like they're making a lot more money than that because their prices are so much higher, but they advertise as like a luxury good.
I feel like if you run stuff like that though, you got to know that type of information too. Like, like all the numbers you're mentioning, like the margins I feel like in social media are crazy compared to like if you try to run a different business, like
crazy,
which is why most people do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like, is it oversaturated? Are there too many people trying to do it, but like it doesn't seem like it. Like everyone's doing it, right? Like I'm doing it. You're doing it too. Like it's like I aspire to be someone bigger than I ever thought I could be in high school and college. I never thought I'd ever like put myself out there like this. It's not as scary as you think. Like it really isn't. Right. And like it helps you kind of grow and communicate and become a better, like I feel like it just grows a person. Yeah. But like I just feel like everyone's doing it. Like there's so many people doing it. But then then you talk to some people and they're like, oh, I would never do it. Or
you'd be surprised at how many consumers there are though.
So everyone's a consumer. I'm a consumer.
And that's the thing, is that's where the money is.
Right. And there's never gonna stop being consumers, I feel like.
Like it's more so the eyeballs of advertising, because like it used to be TV. Yeah. It used to be TV ads were the most expensive and hard to get on because of the fact that everyone's watching TV. So many 7 p.m. Your parents are always watching TV. And a lot of parents still do. I actually, funny enough, I was watching TV the other night and I was looking at these advertisements in my head, thinking about why they are advertising on this television show. And I just put on the news, like ABC 7, just to like see what the weather was the next day, just because I was just sitting in my bed, relaxing, waiting 5 minutes for... Like I have a Normatex. I don't know if you know those. I love those. Nice. So I was just getting some cool down in. Yeah. And I was literally just like, throw it on because why not? And all of the advertisements I felt like were for my parents. Like
you every felt single like they were directed towards them.
Directed towards my parents because my parents are the generation that loves watching cable TV.
At that certain time too.
And if I throw on my phone, I can guarantee you I'm scrolling through there and I'm finding advertisements that are either tailored to me or tailored to younger people because of the platform I'm on.
Dude, like that stuff, I not like now that you're in it, you understand it and you see it, like you see it real time, and it's so cool. Like it's genius. Cool. Like
I think advertising is so much fun. Some people have other outlooks on it, like they really don't like it. Yeah. They don't like that ads are everywhere, and I think that it's so interesting because people are paying for your attention, but you can either give it to them, or not. You still have the decision.
It's your choice. Yeah, it's your choice,
and you get to determine whether or not you think that's worthy enough of your time by looking at it, evaluating whether it's good or bad, or even just evaluating the advertisement as overall, whether you actually want to purchase it or don't want to purchase it, or whether you think it's a good advertisement or a bad advertisement.
Right. I mean, there are so many ads where I just swipe past it because I'm not interested, but there are ones that like grab my attention and I'm like, I could use this. Like, could I use it for my business? Could I use it for, the 5K? Could I use it for...
The TikTok shop ones are crazy.
Yeah. I've actually never experienced... I'm not too familiar with how that works. I have the account on TikTok. I post, but dude,
they're I don't crazy.
Like, what TikTok shop is a place where you can go and you can actually buy stuff?
Yeah, it's literally just like an Amazon Marketplace, but it's just TikTok shop.
Do people sell stuff?
Yes, all the time. People sell all the time.
Like influence.
People will make money. People will quit their jobs to sell on TikTok shop.
What are they selling? It's anything
and everything. They literally just essentially drop ship. They just market it for the people and then they sell it and make a profit off of it. And it'll tell you how much that creator earns. So like those, the rings that we got, fantasy football rings. Yeah. So I bought that on a TikTok shop.
Did you?
And it told me how much the creator made profit, which was like 10, 15 cents. That's how much the creator made.
For that sale?
Yeah. I didn't have to talk to the creator. I didn't have to do anything. I just went and bought it. And I bought it for like, $10, $11. That's how cheap it was. And with the case, and he made about like 20, 25 cents. But he didn't have to do anything. He just literally set it up so that he sells it. And then like he makes the 20 cents.
Do that?
That's the whole thing, is like you have to get a certain amount of followers in order to go live and sell things. But like,
so you do have to promote them.
You have to get your account to be just up and coming to where you have enough followers to be able to just sell things in the shop. But they want you to. They want you to bring people to bring money into the shop.
TikTok, yeah. Dude, I can't believe.
But like literally, you could look up anything, and say you look up certain things on the search bar, and that will start showing up in your feed. Like advertisements tailored to your searches.
Oh, I know. That's creepy too.
Yeah, that's like the access data thing. Yeah. That's like the access data for advertising, like cookies and allowing cookies and that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's like them allowing cookies to be crossed over from searches and stuff to like tailor the advertisements towards.
I mean, I feel like now it's like advertisements are so thrown out there. It's like they're just looking for the next best place to like place it on your screen.
Yeah.
Like Hulu. I was watching Hulu the other day. And when you pause Hulu now, I don't know how long this has been happening.
Plays ads.
No, it just, plays ads, but it has a little ad in the corner. It has like a Papa John's ad, and it says like whatever about the pizza, and then has the barcode that you could scan. I'm like,
crazy.
dude, that's genius, dude. Like, and I got mad at it.
It's genius.
Like, dude, my fiance was like, why are you getting mad? I'm like, why didn't I think of that idea? Like, just throw an ad right in front of your face.
Okay, you know what they're going to create is they're going to create a way to one click buy something on your TV by connecting your debit or credit card to your TV and your cable box, so that you literally like have an advertisement come up and it's like, hey, if you want it, click your button now and you can buy it for one click. We'll ship it right to your house.
Dude, don't post this because that's a great idea, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Dude. Like, it is literally going to happen. Like, it is bound to happen.
Because everyone wants it so quick. Everyone wants everything so quick. They want everything so fast and easy. So, like, yeah, like that would make sense.
Okay, and there's one more thing I have to talk about, advertising, and then we can wrap it up. But if you've been gone to the movies recently, right?
The last one I saw was Obsession.
Okay.
Messed up movie. It was crazy.
So, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but the trailers to these movies now have advertisements in between the trailers.
Maybe I didn't pay attention well enough.
If you watch and sit through the trailers, they literally will have advertisements in the trailers, like within trailers. So it'll be trailer.
Within it?
No, like trailer, advertisement, advertisement, trailer, advertisement, trailer.
That was never like that growing up?
Never in ever was it like that. So you're watching literally a trailer to a movie, and then you're watching a TikTok ad. Like, I'm not kidding. It is literally an ad for the app TikTok.
They're taking over, man.
And then it's an ad for like an Acura car, and then it's a trailer again. Like, they are the ad space that you're purchasing within movies is crazy.
They added that. Someone had the thought, like, why don't we throw one in between the trailers? Because they know everyone watches trailers.
Yeah. Like, and I really do hope that it's not that, like, it's not like a money thing. I hope it's just like there's not enough movies to show trailers about. I hope that's what it is.
Do you think that's what it is?
Because in all honesty, like, if you're a movie trailer, you want to give advertisements for more movies, especially if you're AMC or any of these other businesses that are all movie theaters, because you want people to come back. You should not be using your ad space to show TikTok, because TikTok pulls them away from the movie theater.
Yeah, they're going to stay home and stay on their phone.
Yeah, a car is different. Like, if you showed the advertisement of a car and it was based on an AMC ad where you're driving the car to AMC, different story. That's an ad tailored for AMC.
Bring people to them. Yeah,
right.
I agree with that.
Or tailored to go to the movies in general.
Yeah.
Right? But a TikTok ad, where does that have its place?
That's just money then, right? That's just money in their pocket. It's just
got to be money.
It got to be money in their pocket.
So I hope it's that there wasn't enough movie trailers out there to propose movies, or the budgets were lower or whatnot. But yeah, I saw that and was just really frustrated. I was like,
doesn't it frustrate you sometimes, man?
Well, I was frustrated because it entered a space to which I thought was untouchable.
Like an escape. Like, that's the place where I don't get any ads.
Literally, AMC's whole jazz is this is where you can escape, where crying and emotions are a good place. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And then you show a TikTok ad and then it puts you into reality.
It does 100%.
And then you're just like, I don't want to be here. Like, you put your phone away and everything, like, and all of a sudden you're just seeing like what you see on the outside world. It's like,
it's just a bigger screen.
It's just kind of infecting like a space where it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be there.
I don't go to the movies enough, man. I love
honestly,
movies.
It's like political ads in NFL Red Zone. I don't want to see it. Don't care. I want to watch football.
Dude, I agree with you on that.
I don't want any ads. I want to watch football.
They ruined it, man. NFL Red Zone was the best thing ever, and now they got ads, and they're just like everyone else. Like, it sucks.
I know.
I mean, it doesn't suck. It's still a great show. But
they thought they could get away with it, and they were like, the first NFL Red Zone, we have a 30-second ad, and everyone was like, yeah, that's fine. And then the week after, they just started.
Did that drop ratings? Do you know, or did
I think it did. I think it did. People are still watching. Honestly, though, if there's no game playing, I'm perfectly okay with ads.
Yeah, but there's always a game.
A game going on.
Yeah.
But like, if there's no game, that's different. But like, what they should do instead is they should do, all right, this Red Zone is brought to you by Little Caesars.
Yeah, sponsor.
Yeah, sponsored by Little Caesars. Let's go head over to the Chicago Bears Stadium where we have the Little Pizza, Little Caesars Pizza Red Zone event. Let's watch Caleb Williams. Yeah. And then they just like start like that's like the advertisement that we want.
Yeah, words.
I could care less about that. Yeah. Because those clips could be funny if you threw those together.
Dude, I feel like they could go any route they want. Now that
just stop taking the screen away.
I'm just afraid that it's going to go to actual commercials.
Big fan of screen-on-screen ads, by the way.
What do you mean by that?
Big fan. Like instead of taking over the screen, just put it on the screen in the bottom corner.
Like a little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
big
great.
fan
I think that's
of that.
fine. I
Big
really
fan.
think that's fine.
Yep.
Because like it does draw your attention, but again, it's your choice if you want to bring your eyes to that.
Yeah, or watch the game.
Yeah.
And you don't get taken away from the game.
Yeah.
So you stay locked in. Biggest thing for me for FIFA World Cup was I got the advertisements and I stopped watching because I'm so used to soccer being halftime and being a 15-minute break. I'm so used to it that I saw the advertisements and closed my phone.
Really?
And subconsciously didn't even think about it. And I was wow. Wait a second, that's still the first half. Like seriously.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
So I shut the game off.
Not like forgetting that the halftime wasn't over.
It wasn't halftime. It was a water break for 3 minutes.
Man, see, it changes perspective too.
Yeah.
You grow up on something and then it completely changes. All because of an ad too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a cool space though.
I am excited for football though.
Yeah. We'll have to advertise all of our good stuff. So, all right, let's wrap it up. I want to know how everyone, first of all, can sign up for the 5K.
Yeah.
And then where we can reach you for all of your baseball training and swing coaching and everything. So give it to us.
So the 5K, it's Instagram and TikTok, LCB 5K. That is the first event of the LCB Foundation. That's what we're kind of trying to build, the LCB Foundation. So you can go to LCB 5K on Instagram. The link is in my bio. It's a quick sign up, takes about a couple minutes. You can sign up and bring whoever you want. More people, the better, obviously. You get a free T-shirt. You get we have a bunch of cool sponsors and all that stuff. Hopefully bringing in more. And if anyone listening to, if you guys are a sponsor and want to bring that to the event, feel free. Like I want to bring as many people as I can together to celebrate. Like I said, bringing people together, but also helping people dealing with cancer and dealing with the emotional and financial burdens that come with it. So LCB 5K on Instagram, quick sign up. Link is in my bio. Follow along too. I'm trying to do those challenges where like I hit the target on the back net, see how many times I can do that and get some money donated there, or the golf challenge too. So some cool things there. And then for the baseball, I just launched that remote training one. That link is also in my bio. It's LCB Training. I post all my content there on Instagram too. I'm looking for collaboration, communication, comments, all that stuff. I love kind of the community that baseball forms. And I also work with a couple travel ball teams for in-person lessons and stuff like that. So I'm open to communication, just kind of outreach, like networking and everything like that, and hopefully trying to build this thing as big as I can. But the end goal for both of those is to help as many people as I can. I want to help people. That's the end goal. So LCB Training and LCB 5K.
Love it, dude. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Dude, I appreciate you so much, man. This was awesome. This really was.
It was cool.
Dude. Yeah.